Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. This video is about what are the most popular deployment strategies performed in DevOps. So if you are confused among what are the different types of deployment available and which one you should be choosing, please go through this video. Hopefully it will help to answer your questions. To start with, what's deployment in the first place? Deployment is updating or pushing your updated code to keep your app healthy, alive and up to date. Now the strategy which should be used for performing deployment depends on your business or organizational goals. Let's see what are the various deployment types. We have these 5 popular deployment types, that is rebuilding the application from scratch, rolling updates, blue-green deployment, canary deployment and A/B testing. Now different types of deployment suits for different types of business models. Let's have a look at them independently. Rebuilding the application from scratch. This is a generic old method of performing deployments. In this type of deployment, we generally go ahead and destroy our existing resources and then redeploy the new ones in the place. So I believe we can understand that this will cause downtime for your users, and also the backup plan is going to be riskier. The more complicated your app infra, the more complications are associated with rebuilding your app. However, this deployment helps you when you have simpler apps, larger downtime and less critical IT business needs. Next is rolling update or rolling release. Rolling update deployment strategy brings seamless deployment for your app. Unlike the rebuild strategy, rolling update doesn't delete the existing deployment all at a time. Instead, it follows incremental approach. By incremental, what I mean is that in rolling update, resources are updated one after another. Consider there are multiple instances of your app which is below load balancer. In rolling update, you update each of these instances in a serial fashion. That is, you delete one and then deploy an updated one, and on success of this, you go with the next instance. There are certain challenges associated with rolling updates, like the application should be capable of working with multiple versions of the code during the deployment. There should be automated testing mechanism in place to ensure the success before moving to the next phase of deployment, and rollback capabilities. Now let's come to blue-green deployment. Blue-green deployment reduces the risk of any unforeseen downtime by running 2 setup deployments, that is blue and green, during the deployment window. In this deployment strategy, we generally deploy a parallel set of updated production app and perform all the testing over it. Once we are happy with the testing, we go ahead and route the traffic to the new deployment. On satisfaction with the newer version of the app, we go ahead and remove the older deployment. So blue-green provides a safe and seamless transition. Good thing about it is it provides a zero downtime deployment and allows to perform testing in prod environment. However, it is costly to run parallel environments, especially when the application size is huge. Moving to canary releases. Canary releases are like blue-green deployment only, but unlike blue-green deployment, we won't be deploying a full parallel production environment to perform testing. Instead, we will be deploying a subset of the app in prod and perform prod-like testing over there. Once that's successful, we will be updating remaining of the production environment. Generally, company releases canary releases for the testing users. A/B testing. A/B testing is a type of canary deployment. However, the use case is different. In A/B testing, we generally roll out specific features to set up production systems or users, and then it's observed that how users feel about the feature. If it's a success, we roll out the features for the whole user base, or else we roll back. A/B testing is more like a feature testing strategy. Generally, companies releases them for privileged users who want an early access to the newer features. So these are the few deployment strategies which we use in DevOps. If you would like to see more of such contents, please like and subscribe. Thank you.